Welcome students. Today we are going to understand about adverbials. What are adverbials? Adverbials refers to a word or a group of words that does the work of an adverb. Sometimes they may modify a verb or they may define a sentence. So let's understand how they do this work. When they modify the verb, they change the meaning of the verb completely. So let's understand what are adverbials. Adverbial is a group, it is a word or a group of word or a group of words that does the work of an adverb. An adverbial defines a verb closely. An adverbial defines a verb closely or it defines a sentence. When it modifies a verb, it changes its meaning. So before we proceed further, let's have a recap. What are adverbials? These are a word or a group of words which modify or which define a verb or a sentence. When they modify a verb, they change the meaning of the verb completely. So let's see through the examples. Mr. James plays beautifully. So here you can see this is an adverb. Mrs. Lorna ate her breakfast yesterday morning. So yesterday morning, this is the adverbial phrase of time. So here you can see Mrs. Lorna ate her breakfast yesterday morning. So yesterday morning, this is the adverbial phrase of time. Now let's proceed further and understand the forms of adverbial. Forms of adverbials. As I told you, these work as an adverb also, these work as an adverb phrase also, noun phrase as a noun phrase also, these can work. So let's see the forms. The forms of adverbials. The forms of adverbials These work as adverb, adverb phrase, noun phrase, prepositional phrase, now we will understand some examples related to these. So let's understand. And one more thing, that most of the adverbials are expressed by the clauses. So we will see some examples of that. So let's see. Example: James answered immediately. So this is an adverb. See another example. James answered this morning. This is the noun phrase. James answered in English. So this is a prepositional phrase. Now we will see some more examples. Let's see. What are the other examples? James answered in English because he had a foreign visitor. James answered in English because he had a foreign visitor. So here you can see that this is the adverbial clause. So now we will understand some other things which are related to adverbials, and in the next class we will understand about the types of adverbials. So let's see some more information that is there related to adverbials. I hope you have understood these examples. Adverbials are the constructions which define a sentence, or modify the meaning define a sentence or word, or modify it. When they modify the verb, they change the meaning of the sentence. They change the meaning of the sentence. As we have already understood that adverbials consist of, adverbials may be adverbs, These may be prepositional phrases, noun phrases, adverb phrases, and these may be clauses also. If they are a group of words that makes a proper sentence in a sentence, then this will become adverbial clause. So there are non-finite adverbial clauses and there are finite adverbial clauses. So these are the forms of the adverbs. So I hope you have understood. Before I end, let me remind you that there are finite clauses, there are non-finite clauses. Apart from those that we have already understood, adverbs, adverb phrases, noun phrases, prepositional phrases. So these are the different types of forms of adverbs. In the next class, we will understand about the types of adverbials. So before I end, I would just suggest you that if you are a new student, you subscribe the channel, and if you are a regular one, then you recommend the channel to your friends and well-wishers. So thank you. Keep watching.